Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea and welcome to this What I Eat in a Week as a Vegan. So as you can tell from the title, this video was filmed during quarantine, or rather during lockdown. Although we are no longer in lockdown really here in Austria. So this week wasn't really the healthiest week. I ate a lot of bread. I love bread. Yeah, but it was really realistic though, and it was super fun to film. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you do so, please leave a like, maybe even a comment, and please consider subscribing. So I started off my week very basic with oatmeal. So I just add some oats, flax seeds, einkorn and hemp seeds to a bowl. I stir it up with a little bit of oat milk and microwave it for a few minutes. While that was in the microwave, I cut up an apple, a banana and some pineapple. Then I just add everything to the oatmeal along with some more non-dairy milk and finish it off with the best, like the best peanut butter out there by Money Life. You have to try it, it's so good, so good. And that's it. For lunch I made some burritos / wraps. So I just chopped up some veggies and tofu and seasoned it with some salt, pepper, paprika, oregano and a lot of garlic. I massaged it all in and baked it for about 20 minutes in our small oven. And while this was in the oven, I made a sauce to go along with the wraps. And then I basically just add everything together with some vegan mayo. And I know it sounds a lot, but I had 4 in total of those. And then for dessert, I had a piece of my layered vanilla chocolate peanut butter bars, which were so good. Yeah, and here is some cute footage of my cat. Then on Tuesday I started my day off with some pineapple before breakfast. And then for my main breakfast I had vegan omelette. So I just stirred everything together in a bowl, cut up a tomato, prepared some spinach and beans. And then I just poured the batter into the pan, add all of my veggies and topped it all off with some sriracha and hummus. And again, I had 3 of those. I know this might seem like a lot, but I really enjoy eating a lot, but fewer meals in a day. And I kind of even follow intermittent fasting, so I really enjoy eating that way. Then again for dessert I had a slice of my layered bars. They were so good. And then for dinner I had an already half-eaten bread with hummus and tofu that I just toasted for a few minutes in our small oven. Then for Wednesday I made myself some blender pancakes, which are so easy. So just add all the ingredients into my Vitamix, blended it all up, and just poured the batter into the pan. And I allowed them to cook on each side on medium to high heat for a few minutes. And topped it off with strawberries, banana and some melted dark chocolate. It was so good, it was divine. They are amazing, they are so fast and they are so good, you have to try this recipe. Coming to lunch, I made myself some vegan potato tofu goulash. I started by sauteing an onion and some garlic with a splash of water, added my seasonings and gave it a good stir. I then threw in my potatoes and my tofu as well, along with some vegetable broth and a bay leaf, and allowed it to cook for about 25 minutes in total. And on this day my mom made some kind of dumpling out of breadcrumbs. Here in Austria it's called 𝑐𝑻𝑯𝑬𝑹, and it's so good, it's my favorite. So I had a piece of that, or rather 3 pieces. It was so good. Yeah, so I just added my dumpling into a huge bowl with the goulash. And then for dessert I had some apple pie my mom made that day. Alright, coming to Thursday, I really wanted to have some yogurt with fruits and oats, but I don't really like the taste of raw oats, so I added some oat milk and water to it, and it basically turned out into oatmeal again, which I have almost every day. But it was really good. So then I just add an apple, a banana and a lot of this peach yogurt by Altbro, and I also had some buckwheat. Then for lunch I made myself some miso soup. I'm honestly not sure if I'm allowed to call this miso soup. I don't want to offend anyone. Honestly, I just threw things together and called it a miso soup. Yeah, so I just add mushrooms, an onion, broccoli, tofu to a pot with some water to saute for a few minutes. I then add my vegetable broth to totally cover my veggies in water, and then immediately throw in my ramen noodles and allow it to cook with the noodles. And then at the end I just add some black miso paste to make it a miso soup and I let it sit for a few minutes, and that's basically it. Super easy and really good. So, and then coming to dinner, I basically had the same thing as a few days before and ate it along with some ketchup. And to end the day, I made myself my favorite cocoa with the flavor caramel and salt. It's so good, it's the best. If this is available near you, buy it, it's great. So on Friday, I had again a pre-breakfast snack, which was an apple. And then for my main breakfast I made myself, again, oatmeal, but this time I mixed it up a little bit with just adding a little bit more buckwheat and cocoa powder. I again allow it to microwave for a few minutes, then add some more milk to it and 2 chopped bananas, and that's it. Coming to Friday's dinner, me and my family cooked up some sweet potato lentil curry for a total of 8 people. So we didn't really have time to film the recipe, but I'll definitely add it in some other video because it's so good. It's the best curry out there. So I just had some rice with the curry and it was so divine. And then for dessert I again had some apple pie. Coming on to day 6, for breakfast I had, again, you guessed it, oatmeal. But this time I tried to make it a little bit more healthy, a little bit more exciting by adding a zucchini and then half of an apple. So I just threw everything together in a pot along with some oats, flax seeds and hemp seeds. I allowed it to come to boil and then reduced the heat to simmer until the zucchini and apple chunks were soft. I then served it with the other half of the apple, a banana, some peanut butter, the best peanut butter, and some more milk. And coming to lunch, I made myself some lasagna soup. So I just chopped up an onion, mushroom, a carrot, and just added it all into a pot and allowed it to saute for a few minutes. While this was on the stove, I soaked up some soy granules and broke my lasagna sheets into small bits. Add the soy granules, chopped tomatoes, sugo, veggie broth, the lasagna sheets and some more pasta. I then seasoned it very well and then just served it up as it is and had 2 portions of it because it's very delicious. So good. So coming on to Sunday already, I ate again, and I know I eat the same thing a lot of times, but when I find something I really like, then I eat it multiple times a week until I'm totally done with it. So again, I had some bread with hummus and smoked tofu, and this time also added some cucumber and bell pepper, and again it was super easy to make and delicious. So for lunch, maybe you can already tell what's the theme of the day. It's been a pretty lazy cooking day. So I just made myself some Asian veggie soup. So it was really basic and fast to make, so it was pretty good. For dinner, the last meal of the week, I made myself the best vanilla chocolate peanut butter protein smoothie. That's kind of a fancy name, I know, but it is so good. Oh, you have to try it. So I just add 2 frozen bananas, some cocoa powder, vanilla protein powder and peanut butter into the blender. I also add some water, of course. I blend it up and that's it. It's so good. It's full of flavors and I really like this mixture of vanilla, cocoa, peanut butter. It's really good. Alright, and that's it for this week. If you watched until this point, thank you so much for watching. You are awesome. I hope to see you in my next video again. Thank you so much. Have a good one.